The Commissioner for Basic and Secondary Education, Honorable Jamiu Ali Balogun, in collaboration with the management of Ports and Terminal Multi-Services Limited, took part in a commissioning and handover ceremony of a block of classrooms and school furniture at Amuwo Odofin Junior High School, Lagos. The commissioning was witnessed by the principals of the 10 schools in Mile 2 school complex, parents, community leaders, and youth. In his address, the Commissioner, Honorable Jamiu Ali Balogun, thanked the management of the company for contributing towards the welfare and education development and growth of students within its business environs. He used the occasion to admonish teachers and students to take ownership of the computers, over 100 pieces of furniture donated, and others.
Education is about collaborative fronts, collaborative effort in the new dawn of education governance. And that is what we have witnessed here today, in which our school has been transformed to a modern school, which is more or less the standard nature of what Lagos State is doing. We are not living in the past. Lagos State is living in the future educationally. We appreciate your compliments and we appreciate your good gesture. Our team in Lagos State is education and technology, which is more or less embedded in the team agenda. And it is about scaling up education to the global standard, where we utilize digital learning to bring teaching learning very easier to our children, to our teachers, and to the all stakeholders that are more or less have one business or the other in education. And I believe this is more or less the sample here today. We really appreciate you. And we are here today not only to commission, but to acknowledge and take over this school for the necessary maintenance in terms of providing quality teachers, and then seeing that all what has been put in place are utilized for the purpose of schooling and teaching learning process. And may I also call on the management, the principals. We must change our maintenance culture. It is key. We've been given a new structure, and we must ensure that we maintain whatever that is in there and utilize it judiciously for our students.
The Managing Director, Ports and Terminal Multi-Services Limited, Mr. Alcanio Russo, in his remark, stated that the organization embarked on major infrastructural enhancement within the schools in Mile 2 school complex, with the construction of a 502-meter long and 7-meter wide interlocked access road and a 50 kVA transformer to serve both Amuwo Odofin Junior and Senior School.
Fast-changing world, thereby fostering an educated workforce that is environmentally conscious and well prepared to face global challenges. In 2022, PTML also built and furnished this new building behind me, which is housing 10 classrooms. This building now serves as a beacon of optimal learning conditions, complete with desks, chairs, computers, and LCD television. The same year, we also answered a critical need by installing a 50 kVA transformer, enhancing power supply to both the Amuwo Dauphin senior and junior schools. We constructed a borehole coupled with a water treatment plant to ensure access to clean water, further highlighting our commitment to environmental sustainability. Security, a paramount concern, was also addressed by constructing 2 well-equipped security gatehouses, ensuring a safe educational setting. You may have also noted the road we built outside the perimeter of our terminal, which guarantee a safe access to the school for our kids and for all the teachers which are working here. Beyond the infrastructure, PTML has been a fervent supporter of cultural and educational activities.
The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, Mr. Abayomi Abolaji, thanked the management and staff of Ports and Terminal Multi-Services Limited for the kind gesture and encouraged the students and teachers to make good use of the new classrooms.
Partnership is what strengthened communities, and I'm sure the people of Amuwo Dauphin, the residents of Mile 2, will see PTML as worthy community members. They want to do everything possible to ensure that these facilities are well maintained. And specifically to our students, I particularly listened and enjoyed the presentation of that lady that appreciated the governor, appreciated the commissioner, and of course the CEO. Part of what she said is her commitment on behalf of the school community to ensure that these facilities endure and that they are well maintained. So I want to just repeat, I want to emphasize that to the school principals, to the teachers, to the students, please let us demonstrate that ability. Let us demonstrate that we deserve all these good things. So our pledge is that to whom much is given, much is expected. So it is expected of you to take these facilities very, very seriously. Use them judiciously to better your understanding of what your teachers are teaching, and at the end of the day, the government investment in education, private sector investment in education like PTML has just demonstrated will not be in vain. Thank you so much, PTML. Thank you, our students, for giving them that environment to work, and thank you, our parents and everybody.
Thank you very much.
The chairman, Amuwo Dauphin Local Government, Engineer Valentine Buraimo, also thanked the company for their corporate social responsibility while imploring the organization to do more for the benefit of the residents of Amuwo Dauphin.
I want to sincerely thank Port Terminal Multi-Service Limited for their CSR, corporate social responsibility. To the good people of Amuwo Dauphin local government, we are very proud of you for doing a good job, for providing future to our future leaders. They are our future leaders, and if we don't nurture them at this level, we might be missing it along the line. We have provided succor to them, and you can see from the chairman of the Parent Association from the speech, this school can compete with any standard private secondary school, and that is the what we are talking about. Our maybe governor have led a legacy that we should pick from there, and we have rightly tapped from it to show that you are part and parcel of development in Lagos State.
The chairman of the Parents Forum also thanked the government and the Ports and Terminal Multi-Services Limited for the beautiful edifice that has been bestowed on the school, with a promise to ensure the cooperation of parents so that the building remains in the best state.
We are the parents of Amuwo Dauphin Junior Secondary School here,
And we are so very much delighted for this building that has given us today. Under the leadership of PTML, is a very good achievement of which we've been looking forward for. So thank you very much. And we want you to send a message to the governor, Mr. Governor, for good work he's doing in our education in Lagos State. It's very, very encouraging, and our children look like model school this time around.
Activities of the hoodlums around this environment. Mr. Governor, sir, you have really proved to be a motivating leader, and we earnestly express our gratitude to you. To everyone who has been part of this journey we are witnessing today, we wholeheartedly thank you and express our appreciation to you all. Mr. Jamiu Tolani Ali Balogun, permit me to make this few requests. Kindly help us to stop the nefarious activities of hoodlums, social misfits, drunkards, who litter the school frontage with alcoholic beverage sachets. Commercial drivers and their noise is a serious distraction to teaching and learning. Kindly help us, sir, from this unpleasant situation. Sir, we also use this opportunity to request that you use your good office to beg the PTML to give us a standard food vendor's house that will be similar to this beautiful edifice constructed by the company, so that their good work will forever flourish in the minds of the students. Thank you all.
More intervention is needed from corporate organizations in Lagos State to assist the government in providing adequate infrastructure to cater for the ever-growing youth population, and also towards the realization of the Themes Plus agenda of the state. In the bid to complement the existing jetties and create more avenues for water transportation, construction work is at an advanced stage on 13 new jetties across the state, and the jetties will be ready for use very soon. The Commissioner for Waterfront Infrastructure Development, Yakub Ekundayo Alebiosu, disclosed this at the year 2024 Ministerial News Conference to commemorate the first year of the second term in office of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Reeling out the achievements of the ministry under his stewardship in the last year, the Commissioner revealed that the new jetties were additions to the 7 jetties commissioned and handed over to Lagos State Waterways this time last year by the Governor.
The administration has set the pace for making Lagos State a 21st century economy, which everybody is eager to be part of, while the peaceful and secured environment in the state is also attracting investors to the state on a daily basis. This has resulted in the ministry receiving several applications from investors to partner with the state to provide more lands for investment.
Questions were taken from gentlemen of the press, to which the Honorable Commissioner provided answers.
Further to the ministry's mandate on infrastructural provision for sustainable growth, economic growth, and social economic development, as well as acquisition and development of geospatial information for sound decision-making and good governance in the waterfront areas in the states. The ministry began the bathymetric survey of Lagos Lagoon rivers and creeks during the period under review. The ministry also commenced the development of drones to capture the boundaries and adjoining details of all our waterfront schemes and PP schemes to produce images of and for geospatial information. The schemes already captured include Eko Atlantic City, Amuwo Odofin Waterfront Scheme, and Okunwaja Waterfront Scheme.
It's worthy to note that the Commissioner emphasized that for effective, safe, and efficient water transportation, the government will continue to open new ferry routes while maintaining the existing ones in the state. The Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Mr. Tokunbo Wahab, during the year 2024 annual ministerial press briefing held at the Bagauda Kauto Press Center, Alausa, said that parts of the Lagos environment have been degraded due to the brazen acts of some residents. At the press briefing, He reiterated the determination of the present administration to correct all wrongdoings while ensuring that there are consequences for infractions.
A total of 900 kilograms of styrofoam food containers have so far been confiscated and deposited at our TLS Marina in Oshodi for destruction. More efforts are, however, being intensified on public's awareness and sensitization of residents on the dangers inherent in continued usage of styrofoam as food containers. One of our agencies, LOMA, during the period under review, identified 103 illegal black spots across the metropolis and made efforts to ensure its dislodging, just as a total of 1,081 environmental offenders were arrested for various environmental offenses, with 1,016 being prosecuted by the mobile magistrate courts and sentenced to community service at various locations in the state, with an option of fine. The state of the two main dump sites, Olushosu and Solus, has also experienced some form of rehabilitation, leading to increased capacity. I can joyfully inform you that Lagos State Government has also signed an MOU with Jospon Group from Ghana on solid and liquid waste treatment solution in the state. This MOU will ensure the identification of existing dump sites and TLSs as a potential candidate for conversion and upgrading to material recovery facilities and composite facilities. The collaboration between Lagos State Government and Jospon technical team will re-engineer the solid waste management system in Lagos State and ensure creation of job opportunities in the waste to wealth value chain. In the same vein, we are also at an advanced stage of signing an MOU with Harvest Waste Limited, a Dutch company backed by the Dutch government for waste to energy.
The commissioner, who was rendering the account of his stewardship at the ministry in the past year, said past and present administrations have done so much to ensure that Lagos State does not experience loss of lives and property to the vagaries of flash flooding.
Because of the selfishness of some people who consider themselves affluent and could have their ways irrespective of whose ox is God, many of our major drainage channels setbacks have been built upon. The ministry has threatened its drainage enforcement and compliance department to be very firm but polite in ensuring due diligence concerning all drainage channels and restoring the right of ways on all our channels. The ministry has also awarded contracts for the restoration of the right of way on 6 natural drainage channels in the state. They include the right of ways of System 40 and 40A, Alaba International, restoration of right of way on System 34B, Ayetoro, Iteku, Ishasi Drainage Channel, Ojo Local Government, restoration and protection of right of way on System 12D, Drainage Channel, Omole Ojodu Channel, Ojodu Local Government, restoration and protection of right of way on System 1B, Antonio K, Alo Primary Channel, Koshofe Local Government Area, restoration of right of way on System 131C, Odoiraye, Ekwe Channel, and the restoration of right of way on System 109, Eruwe Drainage Channel, Ikorodu, carried out an operations that unearthed a major illegal housing settlement constructed under the Dolphin Bridge in Ikoyi, an unbelievable 80 number of rooms, partitioned 10 by 10 and 10 by 12, and 26 miscreants and containers used for different illegal activities were also discovered. All the structures have been dismantled, and a total of 26 miscreants who lived under the same bridge were arrested, while efforts are intensified to arrest the ringleader, who rented out the underbridge apartment, which has also been electricity, with additional electricity supply. Kai largest operatives, in conjunction with the State Task Force on Special Offences, also cleaned up the Ijora Causeway under bridge, the Akombo under bridge, Obalende Oda Bridge, which have become abode to undesirable elements, who posed security risk to the state and cleaned up the coastal road at Mayegun Estate, Jakonde preparatory to the commencement of the construction of the Calabar-Lagos Coastal Road.
The Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Mr. Gbenga Omotosho, also spoke on the government's efforts at ensuring a safe and clean environment in Lagos State.
Today is all about environment. A lot has been going on in that sector. But here in Lagos, because of the efforts of the Ministry of Environment, whenever it rains, no matter how tough, we go to bed with our two eyes closed, because we know that the ministry has done its job. And in these days when you hear that there are landlords collecting rent under the bridge, you know that a lot is going on. Very serious incidents are very comical at the same time.
While promising not to demolish any property that contravenes the environmental law, but to remove such in the name of public interest, the Commissioner, Mr. Tokunbo Wahab, disclosed that the ministry will continue to ensure law and order, construct new drainage channels, and intensify works on already existing ones.